Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky, and we are still at Grancel Castle, but we've managed to meet with Her Majesty and talk things over. And with that she gave us a mission, a request to save the people held captive, including Princess Claudia. So that's what we're gonna do today. Spend the night at the castle, hopefully easily get out of here and start our investigation about where Claudia and the others might be. I have an inkling where it is, because there's one side of out of town that, well, is being run by the intelligence division, so it will be the prime location. That's the Orbal Royal Villa, but we'll have to see. So let's go to bed, see if there's any more people to talk to, and then just spend the night away. Unless we're being stopped along the way, of course. Wait, there's one place I want to check out. Still that weird door over here. With the royal symbol on it. Oh well. I'm sure it will play a part at some point, and we'll figure out what it is back then. Couldn't avoid it.
And where might you two be going at this late hour?
Captain Amalthea.
Good evening. You may be invited guests, but I cannot condone your behavior. Don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be wandering around?
Our apologies. We were just so fascinated by the castle that we lost track of time. Oh, is that so? In that case, why don't you tell me where you were about, let's say 30 minutes ago? Where was it that you found yourself so fascinating? The cellar. It would be the most logical thing, because it's out of the way. It has a fascinating door there. Not enough guards either. Maid quarters, we want to just not mention that. The royal guard room, we're not allowed to be in there. And the administrator room might mean we might be snooping. So either for snacks in the kitchen or the cellar, just because of the weird door there. So I'm gonna go with the cellar first and then the kitchen afterwards, if that is not a decent enough answer. What? What on earth were you doing down there? Well, we weren't doing anything. Let us cease this pretense. The fact is, we have received numerous reports of you going to and from the maid's quarters. Rather a strange place for sightseeing, isn't it? What? It's rude to ask questions you already know the answer to. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business did you have in the maid's quarters? Things will be easier for you if you're honest with me. That's...
Hey! Estelle! Joshua! There you are!
Zin?
Phew! Oh boy, that hit the spot.
He's totally hammered.
Oops! Pardon me. Why? If it isn't the lovely lady officer gracing us with her pretty presence. I mean, talk about fate, am I right? It's gotta be fate.
I love drunk Zin. Yes, indeed. Yes, what's the problem here? Did my little students cause you some trouble? Students? No, it's just the fact that they were in the maid's quarters for quite some time. I wanted to know what they were doing there. The maid, yes. I sent them there to give me some snacks to go along with my drinks. Hey, did you get any snacks? No, it looked like the chef had already gone home for the night. I asked one of the maids, but she said that they didn't have any snacks on hand. No snacks, huh? Yes, I get by without them. Yeah. Beer just doesn't taste the same if you don't have snacks. Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Hey, you wanna come by my room for some tea? They say nothing goes better with a drink than a beautiful smile. And I already got the drink. I'm on duty, so I must decline. I'll overlook what happened earlier, but I must ask you to return to your rooms and refrain from any additional wandering around for the rest of the night. If you act suspiciously, I have no choice but to investigate. Yes, we understand. It's very late, so we'll be heading straight to bed. Good. That's more like it. Yeah, in hindsight, considering it's the Intelligence Division, I might have needed to say maid quarter just to uphold some decorum in regards to what they know. But hey, in hindsight, everything is clear, isn't it? Well then, we'll take our leave. Whoa, crash and burn. Bummer. Back to the room alone. Let's head back to the room, yeah? Yeah, okay. We'll head back with you.
Well.
Ah, Zin. Drunken master style,
Looks like we fooled her.
What? You're not actually drunk?
That was just an act. I haven't had a lick of alcohol.
Seriously? Your face was even red.
You controlled your energy to improve blood flow and made yourself look drunk. It's a technique from the East called Qigong, right?
You know it well, Joshua.
Ah, I'm impressed you know about that.
Isn't that like a branch of Tai Chi? Could be mistaken though. I used to be a fan of old kung fu movies, so I've seen a few things here and there.
Anyway, you guys look like you were in a bind, so I thought I'd step in. How'd I do? Pretty good, right?
Yeesh, Sin. You really are trouble. You helped us out, but you seriously had me fooled.
Sorry about that. So, how'd it go?
Huh? How'd what go?
Isn't it obvious? You're meeting with Her Majesty.
What?
Yeah, you can't pull over on Zin.
How did you know about that, Sin?
Did Elnan say something about our plan?
Nah, the branch officer didn't say a peep. You could say I was fishing and just happened to throw out a little bait.
Bait?
There's no way you could just guess that without having any information. Zin, what exactly do you know?
Guess it's finally time for me to show you guys.
Ah, he's actually on a mission. Is that it? Zin handed Estelle a letter.
A letter?
This handwriting.
Go on, read it. Should clear a few things up.
All right.
My dear Zin Vathek, it's been a while. I hope this message finds you well. I'll get right to the point, so please excuse the informal tone. A situation involving the Jaegers has forced me to venture toward the Empire. However, it seems some suspicious forces are moving within Liberal, and leaving things to the kids makes me uneasy. Which is why I must ask you for a favor. Would you come to Liberal in my absence, and lend a hand to the young should they need it? I know this will be your first time in Liberal, so feel free to enjoy the sights as well. There's a tournament for the Queen's birthday, which should make for an excellent cover. I realize all this is sudden and an imposition, but if you're available, I'd greatly appreciate your help. I'll be back before the Queen's birthday festival, so let's have a drink together then. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have a chance to meet my daughter and son. They're both in training, so feel free to give them a bit of extra work. But please, let them handle things on their own as much as possible.
This letter...
So you came to Liberal at our father's request? And he's currently in Erebonia?
Yep, that about sums it up.
sums it up. So, in other words, Zin, You were in cahoots with my dad this whole time?
Yeah, he was, I guess.
You make it sound so shady. I owed Cassius a favor from when he visited Calvard. He helped me out a lot. So when I got his letter, it seemed like the perfect way to pay him back.
I see.
When did you realize we were his children?
When I first met you two, I had a hunch after I noticed Estelle carrying a staff. Then I asked Kilika to confirm it.
Unbelievable. You could have at least told us something. We've been so worried about our dad, not knowing where he's gone.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. But based on his letter, it seemed like Cassius wanted to keep his trip to the Empire a secret. And you two accomplished quite a bit on your own anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Joshua, it's cool if we tell Zin the rest, right?
Yeah, it's probably better to explain everything at this point.
Yeah, I think that would be right. That way he would be more motivated to helping us fully.
This isn't really something we can handle on our own.
Estelle and Joshua told Zin that they met with Queen Alicia at Professor Russell's request, and that they accepted the mission to rescue the captive Princess Claudia.
I see. I thought something smelled fishy after everything we heard at the banquet. All right, I'll help you with this mission.
What? Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the perfect chance for me to repay Cassius. Please, let me help.
No, please. We should be the ones asking for your help.
We truly appreciate it.
Yeah, and having an extra brawler at our side never hurt anyone.
Where are we? I had no idea a place like this even existed.
This is far larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, can you guide us to the deepest point?
Of course.
Ah, guards.
Whoa! Mechanical monsters?
Ancient Orbal golems.
Amazing. They took down those things so easily.
You reacted even faster than I did. I don't think I could ever stand a chance against you.
You're far too modest to see the speed you acquired from the Divine Blade himself. It was truly an honor to see it in action.
I still have much to learn, but the clock ticks far too quickly to wait until I'm fully ready. Somehow, with these humble hands, I must carve a future for our kingdom. Brave warriors, the path to great power has been opened. The shining new dawn of our beloved Liberal is near at hand. I am counting on you all.
Yes, sir! We, your loyal Special Ops soldiers, pledge our undying loyalty and dedication.
For the glory of Liberal! For the glory of Liberal!
Yeah. So he's down there seeking the power he needs to topple the kingdom. Or at least getting what he wants, for sure. Well, I guess in time we'll find out where he is and we'll stop him from achieving his goals with whatever power we have. But first, the princess. Understood. Estelle, Joshua, you've both done an outstanding job. To think you'd return with a request from Her Majesty herself. Just a lucky break, I guess. But from here on out, I think we're just gonna need a lot more than just luck. Right, we need to stay focused. As long as you both understand that, then there's nothing more for me to say. In any case, this means the request from Professor Russell has been fulfilled. I am sure you'll need plenty of support moving forward, so allow me to give you your reward. Damn, 18 points. Now as for the next matter, Zin. It was truly fortunate you came at Cassius' invitation, and please lend us your strength as an A-rank bracer. Yep, that's the plan. Even if I didn't owe Cassius a debt, I couldn't walk away from a crisis like this. I'm with you all the way. And that's Zin for you, always so generous. And what's with this A-rank brace business? Oh, is how we measure a senior bracer's skill. The rank range from G to the lowest to A the highest. So an A rank bracer is the highest? Whoa, you're a big deal. Well, I'm actually one of the lower ranked A rank bracers. And there are roughly 20 A rank bracers across the whole continent. There's even an unofficial S rank above that. It's reserved for bracers who have resolved cases of national importance. There are only 4 of them on the entire continent. I can't even imagine how amazing they have to be. Oh, I guess you really don't know anything, do you? One of those S ranks is Cassius. What? No way. Joshua, did you know that? Sorry, I've known for a while. He got it 5 years ago after dealing with an incident in the Republic. Man, seriously? I can't even be mad anymore. A colonel in the Royal Army, a hero known as the Divine Blade, an S-rank bracer? Why doesn't he just come fix this whole mess for us? Well, you got a point. If Cassius had been here, he probably would have crossed the coup before it took root. Joshua, is something wrong? I just find it all a bit strange. All these incidents happened after Dad left on his journey. It's almost like someone planned for the coup to happen while he was away. I can't seem to shake this feeling. So Cassius going to the Empire was all part of the coup d'etat. Is that what you're suggesting? No, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I can't imagine anyone being able to manipulate Dad like that. They would have to understand his movement and try to outmaneuver him. True, that wouldn't be easy. I mean, we know him and still had no idea what he was planning. Well, I doubt anyone, even that colonel, could outsmart Cassius. It's most likely just a coincidence that these things happen simultaneously. Either way, we can rely on Cassius to support us. That's why I made an important decision. From this moment onwards, the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild declares a state of emergency. State of emergency? This request does come directly from Her Majesty the Queen. That allows us to bypass our Article 3 regulation, which normally prohibits interference in national affairs. However, we're still no match for the military. We'll not only need Zin's help, but the help of every bracer in the royal capital. Got it. Yeah, if we're going up against the intelligence division, we're gonna need all the help we can get. Ideally, I'd have every branch across the nation help us as well, but as of today, all checkpoints and landing ports have been completely closed off by the army. All under the guise of anti-terrorism. What? That's essentially martial law. Well, looks like there's enemies draw down playing around. Well, they're likely trying to keep the Royal Guard hidden and not from moving our forces freely. We'll have to make do with the forces we have. It'll be tough, but we got this. By the way, do we have any idea where they're actually holding the hostages? Ah yes, I've been pondering that for some time now. And my best guess is they're being held at the Herb Royal Villa. I had the same thought. The Herb Royal Villa? You mean the one in the forest? That place seems the most plausible. The Special Ops have been using it, claiming it for anti-terrorism. Besides, I doubt they'll keep a member of the royal family in a place like the Leiston Fortress. But since we're facing the army, we'll need something a bit more solid to go on. We can't afford to be wrong about this. Yes, exactly. Either way, we must gather every bracer in the city. Maybe you can ask for more information while rounding up the others? As I recall, Estelle, you and Joshua have connections with a certain journalist, yes? Oh, you mean now? Well, that might actually be a good idea. See if he's heard anything. We should also request support from the Royal Guard in hiding. I'd appreciate it if you could follow up on that lead too. So that means we need to get in touch with Lieutenant Swartz, who's posing as a sister at the church. Considering she's the one who gave us the letter of introduction to the Queen, we should probably give her an update. We'll head to the cathedral too. Ah, there are currently 4 bracers here in the capital: Kurt, Grant, Karna and Annalise. You'll likely find them in the tavern, the usual shops, or maybe even the hotel. If you see them, please let them know to get her here. Okay, got it. We'll head out right away.
Looks like things are getting serious.
Seems like my first big job in a while. I'd better psych myself up.
There are even more soldiers in town. We should move carefully.
I'm sure we'll be fine. So one big last roundup.
Let's take a look.
No new jobs, sadly. There are currently 4 other braces here in the capital. Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Elise. I'll believe you'll find them at the tavern, the shops, or maybe even the hotel. If you happen to run into them, please let them know to meet here. It would also be a good idea to reach out to the Royal Guards and their reporter, you know. Yeah, we'll do our best. We talk to everyone in town, and of course them as well. Well, if Karna ain't here, we know that Kurt does tend to have his own room at the hotel, and Grant will probably still be at the tavern. The other 2? We'll find them. Oh, and Elise probably will be at the market. Then it only means Karna is left. Like I said, we got this. I wonder about Her Majesty's health. I can't sleep at night worrying about the lack of news. Ah, bah, no more night fishing. All thanks to this blasted curfew. And to the top of it off, the travel ban means we can't go to other regions to fish. Never seen anything like this, not since the days of the guild's founding. It's getting near impossible to fish with all these rules lately. Never seen anything like this, not since the day of the guild's founding. Alright. Guess you need to fish locally in the pond or the fountain or something. Huh. Are we ever getting out of here? Or am I doomed to dry land forever? All life without fishing is too cruel. Rod withdrawal is a real thing, you know. If I don't fish soon, I might snap, line and all. A life without fishing is just too cruel. I was on my way to Ruin, but right when I got to the landing port, soldiers stormed in and shut the whole place down. So lame. I'm looking forward to doing some deep sea fishing for the first time in ages. Well, after the birthday festival, I'm sure you will be able to do it again. I just hope it's under the right regime. Well, I heard they completely locked down the airship port starting today. Well, you braces better not be harboring any terrorists at your guild. Not planning to.
Hey, welcome.
Well, phew, the Royal Tournament brought in a nice haul. If the festival sells like the tournament did, I'll be sitting pretty. Yeah. I do hope that we'll be able to spend the money we collected, because we still have a lot. Oh, you've got to listen to your customers. If it's urgent, I don't mind staying late to help. Zacharias might not love the idea, but better run it past him first. Well, in all honesty, if it's customer service, staying late would be a good thing. My tire's busted. That guy always has something happening to his food truck. Well, I plan on running my stall here until the birthday festival, but if Her Majesty's condition doesn't improve, they'll probably end up cancelling it. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen, right? Now that the Royal Tournament is over, the city's real quieted down. Not for long though. It's sure to get busy again when the Queen's Birthday Festival comes around. I wonder what it'll be like this year. I just hope it will be a happy one. Well, the trees along the road were planted where Princess Claudia was born. Time sure does fly. Hey, the Royal Tournament usually kicks off the Queen's Birthday Festival, but given Her Majesty's condition, I wonder what they'll do this year. Maybe something a little bit more sober? Alright, can we get out? Yes, we can. Then I might do the outside areas first, just to have them done. Well, one of my seniors told me that General Morgan from the Board Division is a real scary guy. But he's famous enough to be in the textbook, so he must have known what's going on. All clear. The World Tournament is over, but there's still the birthday festival. We cannot let our guard down. You never know when the culprit might show up and raid somewhere again. Yeah, being on guard is one thing, just don't be too tense. Well, the World Tournament concluded without incident, but the terrorist's real target could be the birthday festival. We must remain ever vigilant in our defense. Well, we're receiving more orders from the intelligence division nowadays. I wonder if it's because Colonel Richards has become the Duke's advisor. Well, a lot of people who come for the World Tournament stay in the capital until the birthday festival. Fewer folks are passing through this checkpoint than before, but the threat of terrorism still remains. So we're still under high alert as usual. Yeah, don't worry, there's a couple of more days. Well, the soldiers have been super busy recently, haven't they? It's so boring when no one's here to chat with me.
Want something to eat?
Well, people should eat properly under any circumstance. Doesn't matter one bit how busy they are. Alright, time to think of a special nutritious menu for the busy soldiers. Yeah, you go for it, and you have new articles? I'll be the first one here to buy them. Well, I wonder if the soldiers ever get tired of being tense all the time. But that's the job they signed for. They don't have a choice. Alright, let's check upstairs. We know we don't have to check the sides, so we can go straight to the top. Well, looks like there haven't been any more terrorist attacks in Zai since, well, you know. Maybe the culprit slipped away to another region by now. No. Wait. Still something to be said by the guy out front? Huh. Must have missed them when I talked to him. Alright. That's why we check. All clear. The World Tournament's over, but there's still the birthday festival. We cannot let our guard down. You never know when they're gonna show up again. Damn, 3 times? Really? Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I do like the fact that we have another blue one in the town. Might be another book, maybe one of the last few we need. Welcome to Garoon Gate. Well, you're not very welcome right now actually. The checkpoints all around the kingdom have been closed since yesterday. We're not issuing a border permit either. Well, I heard there was a diner banquet at the castle, but was Her Majesty also in attendance? And they should at least make a formal announcement about her illness and the birthday festival. Well, all checkpoints are sealed and all airliners are suspended. I know Colonel Richards is a big shot, but does he really have the authority to do this without approval from Her Majesty? Well, with the Duke backing him, I'm guessing he has. Well, we received word yesterday from the capital that the checkpoints are to be completely sealed off. I'm sorry, but it's military personnel only. I can't let so much as a cat get through. There's a specific wording. Well, the soldiers were looking rather stern to me. What could have gotten them looking like that? Had to guess, I'm thinking they're worried. Well, all checkpoints are currently closed. Sorry for the inconvenience, but we have to make sure those fleeing terrorists can't escape.
Welcome.
Seeing the soldiers rushing about, it makes me a little nervous. I hope the festival goes off without a hitch. I think we all hope so, but I cannot imagine. It's actually one of the reasons why we gotta make sure that Claudia is safe. I thought I spotted a girl around here while I was on guard duty. I rubbed my eyes in surprise, and when I got another look, she was already gone. Perhaps these long hours are getting to me. No one at the end, okay. Who would that girl have been? Someone trying to sneak in without the cars noticing it? Well, Selborn said that he saw a girl while on guard duty. Maybe he's just imagining it since it's been a long while since he last seen his daughter. Maybe. I don't think so, but you never know. Ooh, yeah, with 100,000? That definitely helped us tip over the scales, that's for sure. Alright, and back to city we go. Nothing green, sadly.
Let's go.
Alright, let's continue our rounds in town. I think I'm gonna do West Block first because there's a blue marker there. And the more we can do all the extra stuff, the better it is. Well, at the very least, I'd love to catch a glimpse of Prince Claudia at the birthday festival. She's adorable and ever so charming. If only I had a daughter like her. Well, Lady Katrina has asked her royal army to search for Miss Rianne, but we haven't heard any news yet. Oh, maybe another one of the people captured at the Royal Villa? Well, my granddaughter Rianne hasn't come home since she went out yesterday evening. And I still can get in touch with my husband. I just don't know what to do. But I have to stay strong, as his wife and Rianne's grandmother. Yeah, you're doing a great job. And if she's captured, we'll make sure she comes home, definitely in one piece. Well, early this morning, I passed by one of the sisters from the cathedral. Where could she have been headed so early in the morning? Well, I heard rumors about escaped terrorists posing as bracers. Allegedly, they broke through the checkpoint at Zeiss and have been seen since. Ooh, interesting. Are we getting more external bracers in the region? I wonder who they were. Well, we haven't been told anything about the Queen's illness. I'll work security as orders for now. But they did say they saw a woman, so could that have been... Well, I want to say Shira, but Shira doesn't come from the Zeiss region, does she? I haven't seen the sister anywhere today. I wonder if she's alright. Oh, you're searching for Sister Ellen. I believe the Archbishop might know where she is. You'll find him in the vestry just ahead of southeast from here. Okay. All who meet must one day part, and those farewells are merely the beginning of new encounters. As long as there's life, this cycle will never cease. In this way, life is woven by the threads of fate and destiny. Of course, we mortals cannot hope to foresee how such threads will intertwine, for such knowledge belongs only to the goddess Aidios. And those farewells are merely the beginning of new encounters. Yes, we know, strings of faith and all that. Ah, you are. Well, we're from the Bracer Guild. We were wondering if Sister Ellen is here in the cathedral today. Ah. So you must be the ones working with her. Wait, what? Ah, it seems you're already fully aware of the situation. She asked us to help with something, and we came to report in. I am afraid she's no longer staying at the cathedral. Earlier this morning she said her goodbyes and departed. Where did she go? Regrettably, I cannot say for certain. I've known her royal family for some time, so I was more than willing to shelter her here. But as for this matter, she kept her details to herself. I suspect she didn't want the church getting mixed up in her affairs. I see. Still, you may rest assured. When she left, her eyes were filled with a hopeful light. It wasn't despair or recklessness that drove her to leave. That does make me a little bit better, I guess. Still, sounds like we're not getting in touch with the Royal Guard anytime soon. Well, no use in complaining about it now. But best we set aside contacting the Royal Guard for the time being. Yeah, it's disappointing, but we'll have to manage without them. On this road you walk, it is fraught with hardship, isn't it? It is said that the goddess aid those who aid themselves. As long as you do your best, the goddess will see fit to light your way. It is said that the goddess aid those who aid themselves. Yeah, I hope one day we'll get to meet her. As it does sound like a very interesting person. Sister Ellen had a rather terrible sense of direction, but she was ever so polite, dedicated and full of potential. I suppose nothing can be done if there was a reason for her leaving. Well, if she had to leave, she probably did it for the perfect reason. Probably for the soldiers moving in on the turf, because every day there have been more and more soldiers. So maybe they were closing in on her, in some regard. Well, he goes out and comes back talking about buying a house. We're barely going by in this place as it is. What is he thinking? First things first, he needs to find a job. We still have a long way to go. Once he started hoarding stuff, the animals for our future daughter, he don't even know we're gonna have a boy or a girl. Why can't he be more sensible? Well, there's a house nearby on the market. This place is too cramped. I love to move to a place like that. Once I start working, maybe I could get a loan and make it happen. Yeah. Well, like your wife said, get a job first. And then you can decide how you want to branch out. Well, the staff have been making quite a commotion. I wonder what's going on. It's worrying. Well, the Royal Guard feels so old-fashioned, but there's something satisfying about their integrity and discipline.
Hey, welcome.
Ugh, there's nothing to do while we wait for the Queen's birthday festival. But wait, are there even gonna be a birthday festival at all? I just heard this, but apparently the Queen is sick or something. Oh, would you happen to have all of the Carnelia volumes? Yeah, I do. Ah, I knew it. Every time a new one is released, I tell myself I'll read it, and then I forget to pick it up. I was thinking about reading the whole thing at once it's completed. But it's so hard to find the entire set. I know this is terribly forward of me, but I'll have to ask. Would you be willing to give me your full collection? Alright, if you insist. Here, they're all yours. Really? I am so grateful, truly. I was dispatched to the east as a part of a diplomatic envoy once. I have a collection of eastern goods that I accumulated during my time there. You appear to be bracers, so to show my gratitude, here's a little something for each of you. Hope you like it. Ah, Tachi and dual plovers, yes. Oh, this stuff feels heavy, but it's surprisingly easy to wield. It doesn't look like half bad either. I love it. Well, these dual swords, their craftsmanship is exceptional. Handles like a dream. Can't find a single thing to complain about. Well, the two of you wear them well. Quite the elegant pair. Got word I've got to close up shop early today, so I'll take that as my cue to enjoy these novels. Thank you very much. Not at all. We should be thanking you. Hey, we'll make good use of these. Yes, ultimate weapons. Love it. I heard one of the special op guys grumbling earlier. Apparently the citizens haven't been very cooperative in their search for the Royal Guard. I mean, they're heroes to most folks, so it's no wonder. Yeah. Doesn't matter what they say, people stand by what they believe in, and they believe in the Royal Guard. Well, the Royal Tournament is over, and the birthday festival is just around the corner. Or it should be, anyways. I heard quite a few people came to the capital for the event didn't know about the Queen's illness. If the festival ends up being cancelled, they're gonna be pretty upset. Yeah, but let's hope that that doesn't happen. But in order for that to happen, we have a lot of things to do. And even less time to do it in. Well, my wife always heads out early, so breakfast is my responsibility. We each handle our own lunches, and whoever gets home first is in charge of cooking dinner. Alright, I should get going to work at the store. Yeah. Get the dinner sorted. I'll have to do that myself sometime today. Well, we're all busy getting ready for the birthday festival, but I wonder if that's even gonna happen this year. There's no word from the Queen, and rumors are starting to spread that it'll be cancelled this year. Oh no, all the airships are grounded. I was supposed to cover the Anti-Rose restaurant in Bose. What should I do? Guess I'll have to coop up another article. Yeah, dude, about food that they had at the banquet last night. That would be an interesting and unique article, right? I'd read it. Mainly because I was there. Chief, this is strange. We haven't heard from him in 2 days. Knowing him, he probably got wrapped up chasing a big scoop. But with this whole martial law thing, no contact does seem very strange. Oh. Oh, Estelle, Joshua. Hey there, Dorothy. Good afternoon. Oh, it's you kids. Good to see you again. Yeah, the pleasure is all ours. We came to see Niall, but has he gone out already? Actually, we're just talking about that. Niall hasn't shown up for the office for 2 days. There's been no contact from him at all. What? Yesterday and today? We just spoke with Niall here 2 days ago. Really? You were the one who gave us his message, Dorothy. After the semifinals, we came back here to talk to him. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I sort of remember that. Hey, did Niall mention anything? Like if he planned on going somewhere or something? We did receive a peculiar phone call, that's for sure. Yeah, that's right. Somebody called him and he went out somewhere. Are you serious? Yeah. So he hasn't checked in since we last spoke with him. No way. Is he dead? Hey, don't jinx it. By the way, the airlines aren't running today, but maybe they were running yesterday and he went to another region. I checked with the landing port and his name wasn't in any of the passenger lists. I think it's safe to say he's still somewhere in the city. When you last saw this reporter friend of yours, did he mention he was working on some kind of story? What? With the way things are going, I bet the Army's been keeping you guys on a pretty tight leash. Isn't that right, Chief? Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. Especially when it comes to anything involving the intelligence division. Nothing but pure censorship. It's enough to make my blood boil. Given the current climate, there aren't a lot of stories he could run with. But as a reporter, he probably still wants to find readers something fresh and engaging, right? That's true. Something news and newsworthy that also wouldn't get blocked by the intelligence division censorship. Did Nell mention anything along those lines? Oh, now that you mention it. It's definitely not this, cause that'll be before he left, so... And we didn't hear anything about this. We were surprised by the time we heard about it at the banquet. It could be that Nell already heard about it. If I had to bet, it would probably be Canon and Julia's past. Ah yes, the rivalry they had from their academy days. Interesting as that sound, I doubt the Intel division would air his dirty laundry like that. True, they probably wouldn't let him publish that. Yeah, that's definitely saying something. Well, on the other hand, it would be a very interesting piece though. I just thought of something. Nell seemed interested in the marriage discussion around Princess Claudia. Oh, that's right. Ah, the Duke did mention that at the banquet. So Nell mentioned it to all of you, did he? It'd be a massive scoop if it turns out to be true. He said he tried to confirm it, but... How did Nell find out about that anyway? It's not really the kind of information anybody outside the royal family should know, right? I think he said he heard it from a friend who works at the Royal Villa. Off the record, she said that terrorists might be targeting the princess. Apparently, she's secretly being protected at the Royal Villa. I knew it. Well, that's all the confirmation we need. Hey, if the friend who contacted him that day works at the villa, then it's very likely Nell's at the villa too. I see. Well, knowing Nell, he could see himself trying to sneak in to interview Her Highness. And if the guards were caught him, he might have been arrested. What? Nell's going to die. Oh please, he's not going to die. But if they got him, I doubt they're just going to release him. Yeah. He's probably in the same situation as Princess Claudia. Wait, what do you two know? You know something about what's happening in the capital? No, in all of Liberal, don't you? Sorry, I don't think we can talk about it just yet. Please, leave Nell to the Bracer Guild. If he's being held, we'll make sure he gets released. Alright. Then I'll leave it to you. Please, Estelle, everyone. You've got to save Nell. Yep, just leave it to us. Very dramatic, but we'll do it. Please, Estelle, everyone, you gotta save Nell. Well, I'm counting on you, so please do what you can for now. We will, we always do. Because he's a friend. Nell's always been a bit reckless, even when he started out. Probably explains why he's been able to land so many big scoops. Well, high risk, high reward. But with high risks comes a chance of backfires. Alright. West block is done. Let's see if we can report
you don't have anything
this.
to report.
Ah, we're not getting our 3 points until everything is settled, isn't it? Damn it. I wanted to see if we could topple off to the next rank and get our reward early. I like my rewards. But yeah, for now, we're gonna leave it here. On the next one, we're gonna continue down on Main Street and then over to the East Block, talk to everyone we can and pick up our Bracer associates along the way. At least right now, we haven't confirmed that everything is happening at Royal Villa, which we already suspected. So a confirmation on that was really nice. So we're gonna move on that on the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. I will see you then. Bye bye.